All right. Hey, Scar. How are you, man? All right. So if I make this half like this, is that gonna be good? Oh, this looks too short now. This is way too fat. How am I gonna do this? What have I done here? This is shit. How is this? Devil the rat. What's going on, guys? I'm trying to work something out. I've got this from before. This I don't know what this is. Cotton belt. I don't know what you call it. It's kind of like a karate belt, but I bought it for a different purpose, and I'm trying to work out if I can make it. Because this right here is amazing. This what I've got here. This is just like a towing strap. And I really like how this feels, but I'm trying to avoid going to the shops and buying this. So I mean, it's not even that expensive. I just can't be bothered driving. So I thought, oh, let me try this. But this is really, really wide, this one. So I'll just cut and chop it in half. And I'll try do something with it. In our match, also heard him say pronation is the most important as well. Yeah, rising and pronation, yeah. Well, pronation is probably my favorite because that's what helped me the most in my elbow health. So I don't know if I've destroyed this belt now, but it's going to hold. It's pretty tough stuff, man. So now I'm thinking if I was to do this, you know, oh yeah, this feels a lot better. Fuck yeah. All right, and now I can tie it properly. Oh my God, I've made a freaking mess here and a half. If I just tie it up, it's a lot easier to tie something like this, that it's not too wide. Oh, dude, it's spraying. Or what's it called? It's really coming apart. Oh my God, the mess. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, this is dying a very quick death. I think I'm gonna have to go shopping. Oh my God. I'll need to go shopping, I think. Yeah, fuck this. This needs to go to the bin. These two must go to the bin, otherwise there's gonna be shit everywhere. Alright, I need to take this to the bin. I'll be back, fellas. Well, that was a failed experiment. Alright, so that was a failed experiment. Hey. Arts and crafts with Ivan. Hey, Doc, Programmatic Doc, what's going on, man? Daniel says, devastating to preach. One thing is the riser, which makes sense. First point of arm wrestling. Also say pronation is the most important. Yeah. Just need the right equipment. We need a belt. I think this is way too fat. Way too fat. So I'll just get rid of this. I just wasted a whole stack of it, but I'll tidy up a little bit. What I was hoping to do is get a shorter belt that I can use for pronation and not have to tie the purple one in half. I wanted a nice, like 2-station setup where I've got one that I can do the hammer rise curl thing that I'm doing. And then I wanted another one where I can just hook up another dumbbell, like 10, 15 kilos or something, and do pronation while standing. I've been looking into back pressure. I thought it was interesting to listen to the fellas talk about back pressure. And I'm doing all of this, not so much for arm wrestling, but development of the forearm so I can continue to expand my understanding of the forearm function, form. And I figure if you're pretty strong in the arm wrestling movements and you train that way, I think you're going to be pretty resilient when it comes to injuries of the forearm, the pronator. I wanted the pronator today. So I've got cupping with this thing. I've got rising curls with this thing. What I wanted, I mean, previously I've done, I mean, this thing is okay. It's like, it's not too bad, but, so this is nice for pronation, really nice. I guess it's not too bad. Now that I think about it, I just can't. It's freaking twisted. Unbelievable. How did I manage to twist this? It's so fat, it's digging into my arm. Stevan, yo, how's it going? Just finished my session. Now get to watch you. Let's go. What's going on, Stevan? I'm kind of like in the midst of setting up some pronation work. I want to do three exercises today. I want to do cupping, rising curl, or hammer curl with the strap. Another way to explain it. And I want to do some pronation, but I've thought about doing pronation and curling at the same time, which is tricky. I mean, this strap is so much better than anything. It's too long. You know, the roof's going to come off. That's all we need now, the roof to come off. That's not too bad now that I've double wrapped it. All right, so we've got the pronation curl, I'm going to call it, which is basically back pressure. So that's interesting. Hits the forearm a little bit different to a rising curl. There's like a rotational force with this thing. That's kind of cool. So I'll do that, then I'll do some bench. Some more singles. I think I'm done with doing reps. Winter's here. Can't do much work, so I'll just try and peak the bench every day a little bit. And with peaking the bench comes also the concerns of elbow pain and all that stuff. So I'm thinking of introducing pronation as well, like full time. into the mix. Oh, I've also got these straps. What can I do with these straps? There's so much to play with here. After a bunch of years of like lifting and working on all these different things, you've got like a whole stack of things you can play with. So, I might now try something a little bit heavier. Should I? No, I won't. I'll stick with 10 kilos. Oh man. Hey Chris, how are you, man? Nuts, yeah, this is live, man. Hey Wendell, I'm good, man. How are you? What's going with you? So that's pronation curl. Like I need some more tools to really do this properly. That's 3 sets of the pronation. Whew. Do I remember you? It's a familiar name, username. I'm good, man. How are you, Nuts? What are my thoughts on Mike Mensa? Yeah, I like his ideas. Definitely messed around with some of those principles. Not for everyone, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good, dude. But there's many different philosophies around the place that are really cool as well. Oh man. Yeah, I saw that. I think I saw something about that, Daniel. He was always not counting properly. Kind of like me. I always forget my bloody counts. 1, 2, I can count those sets. 3 and 4 get murky. 5, I don't trust, so I end up doing 6. It's like that every single time. Mm. I reckon I'll do one more of those little pronation things. And I'll do some more straight pronation. And then I'll do some benching. And then I'll do more forearm work. And then I'll squat. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Oh. Popeye training plan. Yeah, it's funny how like you end up in certain circles without it like ever wanting to. You just the circle picks you. And this forearm business is really, really nice to me, man. I feel like I've neglected forearms completely for a very long time. And then I just kind of on the whim discovered that there's this whole community that just trains forearms in the form of arm wrestling, obviously. And it's really interesting. Like I wouldn't mind getting a little bit more involved. I find myself watching freaking arm wrestling videos all the time now. And I think it's one of those things that, you know, it's a new thing to discover. It's a new thing to discover, so it's kind of like cool. It's kind of like really, really cool and interesting. It's new, right? Fresh, shiny toy. You know how it goes. So I'm like really, really enjoying it. It's easier to train daily than 4 times a week. Daily, you don't have to think about it. It's just way better. Yeah, I've said it for years. Love-hate relationships, so most of the time. Yeah, nice. Appreciate that, nuts. Is the potential work just for elbow bench? Yeah, like I don't have any elbow pain right now, but like I think I'm falling in love with it. Training, I like how it makes me feel. There is no pain. I just want to make that clear. I don't have any pain right now, but I'm finding it really beneficial. Obviously, the bench press is benefiting mostly out of it, but like I'm also liking how it's making the forearms feel, the hands, everything's feeling amazing. Woo! That is fucking tough, man. Oh. If you're a bodybuilder looking at this, you'll be thinking, what the fuck are these people doing? Right? Without a doubt, like all of the principles of bodybuilding, people will be like, what the hell is this shit? But when you go into these different circles, this is what I've been saying to people for a long, long time now. There's more to training than just freaking bodybuilding. There's many different genres of sport. And there's something to learn from all of them. And bodybuilding is not the only thing, right? What I found about arm wrestling, it's not the biggest guy wins or the most muscular guy wins. There's so much more to it. Obviously, there's technique, that goes without saying, but there's also like tendons and ligament strength. Like this weird, small range of motion exercises. Like today I was watching videos on back pressure. These dudes are literally like, they crank on they've got the table and the cable's going this way. So they put their hand through this rope and they're just kind of doing this. This is all they're doing. And the force is taken, so it's basically like a bicep curl, but it's more than that, right? Some guys, you know, set it up in such a way that it's trying to open your hand. So you're working on a pronation. Some guys just put it through the middle of the hand, so it's kind of just like rising, back pressure. You know, most people in the gym are like, oh, that's really shit form, man. Like, what the hell are you doing with that? It's not doing anything. Completely missing the point. This is sport specific. As soon as you say that stuff, people are like, yeah, if it's not getting any bigger, it's not worth it. But there's so much to it, right? Like if you were to shake hands with an arm wrestler, if he was to get you in a whatever, I don't, I'm just talking. Like these people are strong in their hands, man. You know, they've got very strong wrists, elbows, all that stuff. So, you know, a lot of people just think one thing, you know. Full range of motion, tension. No, man, it's not just about that. There's a lot more to it. You're 100% right. I find myself constantly needing to remind myself when I watch bodybuilder stuff that their statements are in relation to bodybuilding. Not that, that's it. Perfectly said, Pragmatic Duck. That's what it is. And the funniest thing is, like I was talking to one of the doctors at work yesterday. He was telling me how, you know, he used to, back in the UK, he used to do like track cycling or track sprinting, like cycling, right? Anyway, we're kind of bouncing ideas back and forth, and I mentioned that Robert Fosterman guy with the huge quads, right? That sprinter, aerodrome, I think it's called, sprinter. And I was like, I'm sure he's on some sort of gear, and he's like, you know, we're talking about it, blah, 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 blah. But there are a lot of people out there who are not doing bodybuilding that had size, that have athletic performance. So all I'm saying is, I'm not saying go cycle now. I'm just saying just open up your horizons, open up your perspectives to think about other things. Like, what the fuck is this? What am I doing? Well, it turns out that this fixed my elbow. And then that healthy elbow now I can bench and push weights and push bench volume. And then I come back to this, you know, so there's so much to it. I feel like this roof is going to come off. It's completely lifted. Oh, bloody storms. Guys like Dr. Mike are awesome and so knowledgeable, but you need to remember they're talking in regards to the discipline and goals. Bodybuilding. Yeah. And, you know, everyone is worth a listen. You know, listen to the arm wrestling guys, listen to the strongman guys, listen to the bodybuilder guys, listen to the powerlifters. Whatever other sport that's kind of related to what we're trying to do, which is like strengthening our joints and muscles and movements. You know, things like, you know, coaching sprinters, coaches, and from that kind of like power related sports, like those guys are worth a listen, you know. And you kind of take all of that and put it together. I mean, that's what Louis Simmons did. Like, if you think about what he did, you know, he didn't just listen to other bodybuilders and powerlifters, whatever. Like, he just listened to everyone. You know, periodization doesn't just come from powerlifting and bodybuilding. Hell no, man. Powerlifting is a very, very relatively new, young sport. You know, there's many sports out there that people have been playing around with periodization for a long time, and a lot of these ideas come from other sports. So it only makes sense to kind of, you know, look into some of those fields. No, I don't take creatine nuts. No. None of that. arm wrestling workouts are so rewarding. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what I was thinking this morning. Yesterday I pushed my back with like then 10, 11 sets of back, right? Today I'm not doing anything that big. All I want to do is work on my elbows and my forearms. Very small muscle group. It will allow me to rest everywhere else. I'll do some bench just for the sake of practice. I'll do some squat just for the sake of practice. I'll warm up the squat, the usual, with the hip stuff. And that'll be the session. Like most of my efforts are going to be with the elbow. And then tomorrow I'll do something else, maybe put some more volume in the hip accessories or something. But, it is rewarding. This stuff is rewarding because it's small muscles, very recoverable in my experience. And I'm a beginner when it comes to these movements, obviously. And it just feels good to just come back to it and hit it all the time, and makes everything else kind of feel good, because everything else we do is like, our hands are involved, right? Deadlift, bench, squat, like your hands are always there. And just to have like a stronger presence with your hands feels good, it just really, really feels good. Maybe one day I'll get a table, arm wrestling table, and really kind of throw myself at it. I really wouldn't mind that, but like always, I have to test myself. I have to test whether this is going to stick around. I have to test. So it has stuck around for more than a year now. I've been doing this stuff, but like fully committing to a table. I've been watching a lot of videos, and you can do a lot of stuff like with the table, and then you have the weights at the bottom and the pulley system and all that stuff. Whether I'm going to get into arm wrestling or not, I don't know. I just like the training for now. It's kind of like with anything, when I started playing basketball, I didn't say I'm going to go to the NBA. No, I just enjoy playing basketball with my mates. I didn't have any professional gear or professional shoes or some really good ball. It was just, here's a ring, let's just play 2-on-2, 3-on-3, that kind of thing. And I always think about that. Like, instead of buying the Eleiko weightlifting bar, just use the normal, really cheap stuff. Spend some time with it. If you really are all about that, then sure, get something that's really, really good quality. That's kind of like with these machines that I bought. How much do I like to do them? Do them 1 month, 2 months going to the gym. Oh my God, I got a membership purely for these machines. I'm still doing them 6 months later. A year later, I'm still doing these exercises. Okay, if they come up somewhere and I can buy them for a good price, I'm going to buy them. It wasn't like, oh, I did one session with them, let me just buy them right away, like the top $20,000 machine. No, it's not like that. I think that's 3. Don't break anyone's arm. Time to eat. Peace out, Ivan. And everyone. Cheers, Chris. All the best, buddy. See you next time. Couple more of these sets. I just realized maybe I should make another one of these. And then I mean, I could probably do all sorts of stuff with this. Now that I've got a cable machine, I could make it work. Oh, that is some good stuff. Hey Ivan, good to catch you before I head to bed. Summer in the US and hot as shit. But I was curious how your water intake fluctuates during the year. How much do you take in when it's cold and hot? Oh, I don't track it, dude. I don't track it at all. I just drink when I'm thirsty, and when I don't, I don't. Drinking too much water is also bad, man. You know, you're there diluting your electrolytes and, you know, the rest of your system. You don't just drink for the sake of drinking. There needs to be a balance in your body. You know what I mean, like salts and water in water in your body. So there's a right limit to all of this. Obviously, you got to drink water every day. But you know, you're thirsty, right? Like, so you drink when you're thirsty. You know, during the summer, I tend to take some Himalayan salts as well. Just a pinch here and there. Make sure my salt intake is up. And all the other minerals that come with it. Oh, man. All right, last one, and then we'll get to bench a little bit, I think. My right is so much stronger. All right, let me take you guys over here now. Zdravo Ivan. Any tips to pass through plateaus on overhead press movement? So hard to break plateaus in that, man. Very, very hard. You're probably, you're probably getting stuck right here, right? Where the bar's like at your nose level. Shoulders, man, you gotta do shoulders. I haven't really progressed much. I'm at 85 kilos with overhead press, so I've never really beaten the overhead press in a sense. Never felt like I got a hang of it. Jim says, I just stopped a brief moment. Hope you have a good workout. Hope everyone else is having a good day. Thanks, Jim, man. All the best, brother. Oh. Oh. Future plans for channel or another channel? No, I don't have any plans, man. I just document what I do and that's it. I don't do YouTube for the sake of YouTube. I do YouTube because of the training, the sharing. Daniel says, do you record your progress or do you just memorize what you did previous session? No, it's all written down, man. I've been writing stuff for the last 10 years. I've got a couple of books. And every session, every rep, every set, I document and sometimes even write my thoughts, what I feel like, what's feeling good, what isn't feeling good. It's all recorded, man. For arm wrestle, I got a karate belt. Been doing rising practice, really. I don't even know where to get the karate belt. Where do you get that? Other than when you do karate. Let me put it this way. I want to put it this way now. Look at that. That looks so much better. Beautiful. Bloody beautiful, mate. I like that. But you're not writing it during the video sessions. You just write it, oh, dude, I can remember for, I don't have short-term memory loss. You can remember what happened an hour ago. It doesn't have to be live writing. Jiu-Jitsu belt might be a better bet. Some karate belts were pretty thin. Jiu-Jitsu belts are thick and won't wear down anytime soon. Once again, Doc, where do you even get this? Danny says, g'day, hey man. How you going, Danny? Where do you buy this stuff? Like, is it sports shops or what? I've never seen those belts, ever. Oh. right, Ivan, always a pleasure. I'm up at 6 a.m., so I gotta get some sleep. Best wishes to you and your family, and see you next time. Hey, Roy, all the best to you as well. Have a good sleep, man. Take it easy, all right? You have a good day tomorrow, man. I got one from a local club when I was training. If you wanted to thrifty, I reckon you could walk in and they'd give you an old belt that isn't used anymore. Oh, there you go. Otherwise, I reckon they'd sell them new there also, or online. Ah. Is the Dermot's era over for you, Ivan, or will you be back? Oh, Danny, I think the Dermot's era is over, regardless of me being back or not. It looks like they're in trouble. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I haven't been back to the gym in months, man. Like 7 months easily. I think January was the last time I went in. And since then, all the trouble happened with the club. And even before then, I went not because of them, just because of me. Life changed and couldn't be bothered going to the gym anymore. And now they've got this equipment even more now. I'm loving the peace and quiet at home. I do miss some of the fellas there and, the chats and whatever. But, now with the live videos that I'm doing now and kind of talking to you guys as I go along, it's kind of really cool, man. Really enjoying it. So, yeah, I'm not thinking going back anytime soon. Well, I love you, been watching for years now. Hey, Ryan. Appreciate that, Ryan, man. Thank you, dude. Very nice words from you. But yeah, I feel like it's perfect at home. And it's obviously a lot more efficient to be at home with a busy life and stuff. No traveling. Just come out here and start freaking working out, man. It's awesome. The kids are around. It's nice. I slipped last time when I was doing bench, so let me make it a bit more grippy. All right, it's at 1:30. Give that a shot. For 10, 15 bucks, some more premium looking ones, probably not required. 25 and up. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I've been watching a lot of these arm wrestling videos, and they all talk about those karate belts. I mean, the thing that I bought from Bunnings, this strap thing, which is like, I don't know what it is, a towing strap. I think it's towing strap. I mean, the purple one is great because it's got like 2 different layers. Like it's got a skin over it, and then underneath it's probably got some sort of like tougher material, but it's like rated to like a couple of tons or something, man, something ridiculous. And then that cotton one I bought, the one I was doing pronation with just then, I bought that because I wanted to kind of do the pendulum squats, wrap it around my body really long. It's like 20 meters or something. I guess it will soften up as time goes on, but I reckon I'll make another one. I'll chop off another length and then maybe have one for the cable when I'm maybe doing heavier weights, like, I don't know, sets of 5. So I don't have to mess around with like free weights. I just got the stack here, I can just crank it. I double up the strap so it's thicker. Oh, there you go. Interesting. Thoughts on leg drop when benching? I have heard some people say it's not ideal. What do you mean it's not ideal? Everyone's stronger with leg drive. No leg drive will help you progress. I don't know how that makes sense. Do you buy your gym equipment and plates new or used? Oh, mate, most of my stuff here that you see, I bought it on some sort of special or some sort of clearance. This rack was a display rack. I bought this like 15 years ago, man. Maybe not 15, like 13 years ago I bought this. When I was 23, yeah, 13. The plates were new. The black plates, these plates, they're new from Rogue. That's the only stuff that I really, the only plates that I bought really new and full price. All the other bumpers you see, that was all kind of bought when there was a special or some sort. But I've been doing this for like 15 years now, 13 years, whenever I bought this rack. So every year you spend $1,000 here and there. It adds up, man. It really does add up. I mean, this year I spent $2,000 on the machines, the hip machines and the incline row. So oh man. ايه جس زول اه 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 yeah, I mean, some people claim if you leg drive, your power and strength is partially being driven by your legs muscles. Yeah, I don't do it because I'm not even over 250 yet. I mostly train bench without leg drive these days to focus more on the press. Bench, what should I do? 250 ain't bad. I just hit 2 plates for the first time this month. I mean, my perspective is, okay, sure, you use more weight. The leg drive makes it easier. Just add more weight. I don't understand what the big deal is, right? Like, okay, so with no leg drive, you can do 100. With leg drive, let's say you can do 120. I think you should be doing 120, right? You're practicing specificity. Sure, you can have blocks where you're just doing leg up, bench, and all the rest of it. That's cool. But like anything, there's technique to it. Leg drive is not just a plug and play thing. It took me damn near a decade to work it out. More than a decade to work out leg drive. Only this year I've kind of started using leg drive. So I don't know, each their own. I mean, because I'm fairly new to leg drive, I feel like it's a good idea to do it. So I don't find it that bad of a deal. I think it's a good idea to use it. for a plateau, yeah, I mean, whatever. You can do it however you want to do it. Yeah. Let me hit this 3 plate now. How did that feel? Let's see. How that moved. Yeah, I'm happy with 140. Leave it at that, I reckon. All right. Oh, man. Do I train pause bench? No. I don't train pause bench at all. I just train bench. Sure, pause bench will probably take some weight off, but that's fine. I'm not competing. So if you can do 200 kilos in bench press, touch and go, you can probably do, fucking hell, at least 180 pause, right? Or 170, whatever it is. You know, there's all sorts of disadvantaging variation. If you're trying to, you know, practice for a sport, for sure. But I'm not going to any competition anytime soon, man. So I don't really care about those things. I just try to progress any which way I can. Yeah. The thing with bench press for me is that like I'm not the craziest lover of it. I've definitely increased my love for it recently, but when you have something like that, you don't want to handicap yourself in any way. Like it's already hard enough for you to, let's say, do it frequently enough and long enough. So I try to kind of think along those lines as well. Like if you don't fucking do something that's really tough for you. Don't pick the worst freaking variation. Pick something that's going to have you come back and do it often. The thing that you don't do at all is not the best for you. Oh man, biceps are getting wrecked with all these arm wrestling movements. It's supposed to be just arm wrestling, but it's freaking bodybuilding the biceps with it as well. Oh God. Thank you, Pragmatic Duck. All the best, man. Have a good session, dude. Have a good one. There you go, Daniel. Whatever gets you progress, man. How many eggs you eat in a day? You seem like 4 or 5 a day of a guy. I've read a study that had a dude eat like only 36 eggs a day and his blood work readings were near perfect. Oh, Stevan, this morning I had 4 eggs this morning, but usually 3. But this morning I was hungry, so I had 4. But only egg diet, probably not the best idea, I don't think there's anything out there that you can just sustain yourself on just purely on that. Life's about balance of some sort, man. You can't just do that. Oh. Yeah, it sounds like it, doesn't it? I think this pergola is going to give way in a sec. Huh? Hey, all the best, Danny. Appreciate you for stopping by, dude. Have a good one. Those are some squats now. All right, time to squat. The battery's already giving up. 20%. All right. For one here. That looked pretty good. Nice and upright. I mean, the bar path was good. Very happy with that. Nice. Very nice indeed. Q180 here. Alrighty, now finish off. We're going to duck the cool down, and I reckon I might do some more arms pronation. The squatting party's done. Now, what do I finish off with? Hey man, you still keeping a training journal? Yeah man, definitely. That's always been a part of this. I have to keep a training journal to make sense of all of it. Maybe I'll put you down here. There we go. I reckon I'll do some more pronation. Did I smash it? I keep dropping this fucking phone. Hey Josh. I don't think about my feet all that much. I just think about my back, man. I think about where my back is, what my trunk is doing. That's what I think about mostly, and breath. The feet, not so much, other than keeping the knees out. I don't really think about my toes and gripping and tripoding. Never made sense to me to do all that. I know about Sonny Webster. I've watched some of his videos. Helped me so much to prime before squatting. Would recommend collabs with Zach. Yeah. No, I know about him. Yeah, definitely. He's like a Olympic level lifter. I know about him. I've seen a lot of his stuff in the past. I haven't seen him in a while though. As your focus changes, I guess the algorithm picks it up, what you're searching, what you're not, Googling and all that. This year has been a lot of arm wrestling stuff. You know, all that stuff about elbow flexion, extension, rotation, arm wrestling stuff. Power cleans and snatches. Yeah, I did some Gambian, Guambian. If you search the channel, there's a whole arc of me doing ollie lifting every day. I was doing like power cleans and power snatches and all that stuff. I mean, very beginner level like, but I ended up getting a 80 kilo snatch, I think. Ugly looking thing. And I got up to 125 clean or power clean. It's all very technical, and that's the bit I don't like about it. Like, it's so technical, like you can't even use the power that you have. It's a great sport, absolutely, once you've mastered the technique and you can actually send it, but it takes many, many years to get to that level. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, once you get the hang of it, I imagine it really starts to be fun. Once you really, really, truly grasp the concept of getting under the weight and all that. You know, for me, I was way off, man. Very clumsy feeling, very awkward feeling. Ollie lifting has a huge learning curve. So much mobility, technique. Hey, Josh. Oh, thank you. I think that's it, fellas. I'm all trained up. I'm all trained up, nothing left. Oh, Kyle. I wish. Those boys are very, very strong. Way stronger than me, man. Right, fellas, that is it. I'm done. Tutto finito. I will catch you all tomorrow at some point. Appreciate all of you guys for chilling out. But that is it for me. Got nothing left. All spent. Like always, appreciate you all. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.